Okay, I'm going to show you how to create your first web page. So, step one, I need to open up Notepad. Notepad is a document creator and a plain document creator that we'll be writing our code in. So, how do I get it? I'm going to come down here to the Start window. I'm going to click on the Start window. And then I'm going to come into the Search tab and I'm going to type Notepad. N-O-T-E. Now I don't even have to finish typing the whole thing. Already it's going to appear, Notepad. So I'm going to come up here to Notepad, and you know what I'm going to do? I don't want to have to do a search ever again, so I'm going to right click on it. And this way I'm going to pin one to the Start menu. So this way it'll be really fast. And the second time I'm going to right click on it and go pin it to the taskbar. Ta-da! And then I'm going to click off. Now I come down here to the Start menu, and there it is. So I can click on it there. I never have to do a search again. Or there it is down on my task menu. Either way, there is my now Notepad. So I'm going to go ahead and in Notepad, I'm going to start typing the code for my first web page. Where is it? So I'm going to go online. Let me go back to, if I can get to rlsbluedevils.org. Actually, I'll go back. Click, click, click. So you know this site right here. This is your class site, okay? And on the class site, I have technology classes, I have ECS, and then we have HTML coding. And right there, my first web page. Click here. So you're going to click there. And on this page, it shows the basic structure of any web page. You're going to get to know those fairly quickly. But also right here, step-by-step guide, My First Web Page, model, My First Web Page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, I'm going to click on this, the model, My First Web Page. This is the end result. This is after you write all the code, that's what's going to appear in the browser. So where's the code? The code is inside of here, my step-by-step guide. All you have to do is go ahead and type this code into Notepad, and it'll end up looking like that, what I just showed you, the model. So here's Notepad, what the code's going to look like in Notepad, and then after you open it in the browser, that's what it's going to appear like in the browser, the actual web page. So you edit it in Notepad, you look at it in browser. You edit in Notepad, make whatever edits or changes, and you look at it in the browser. So let's go ahead now and begin the process of typing this right here, and you have to be perfect and exact, into here, Notepad. I'm going to take a 1-minute break. I'm going to type it all in, and then once I'm done, I'll come back and we'll take a look at it in the browser. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished typing it. Now I'm just going to go ahead. One of the things I recommend you turn on is word wrap. Word wrap will allow the words, when you get to the end of the line, to wrap down to the next line instead of going off the page. Okay, I finished typing it into the actual browser, or into Notepad right there. There's my code. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to save this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go File, Save. Now this is important. Right now it wants to save it as whatever you title it, .txt, as a text document from Notepad. We don't want that. We want to save it as a .html. So I can call it whatever I want. How about My First Web Page? Okay? Notice how I have no spaces in there, and I'm going to save it as My First Web Page .html. That's important. You have to save it as that, or else the browser won't be able to recognize it. So now I'm going to just save it to the desktop. Save. And now there it is. It's been saved to the desktop. So now I'm going to go over there, and 2 ways to go ahead and open it up in the browser. You can either open up the browser and then from the browser go Open and then go Drive to the desktop and open up the file, or you can just double click it. And since now it recognizes it as an actual HTML, this is it actually sees it. So over here we have Notepad. This is where you create it. This is where you edit it. You hit save. You come over here and then you hit refresh and you get to view it and see what the page looks like. And if you've done it correctly, it'll appear. If you haven't done it correctly, it won't appear. So I'm going to come back here. Now here we'll make an edit. I'll say welcome. This is my first web page. I am, how about I put I am space so I am so excited. Okay, so I'm making that change. Anytime I make a change, I have to say save. Then I come over here, and that should then say I am so after I hit refresh. And there's the refresh key. So I hit refresh, and there. So you make the edits here. How about this? This is my second. I'm just making this up so you understand the process, because this is the process you're going to be following now for weeks as you learn how to create web pages. So this is my second web page. I need to say save, so I made the change. I hit save, save. I come over here, and now I go ahead, I hit the refresh key, refresh, and once I do that, this is my second web page. So get in that rhythm or that routine. You make the change here, you hit save, you come over here, you hit refresh, and then it appears. Good luck. Have fun.